We the people.
Of the United States.
In order to form.
A more perfect union.
Establish justice.
Ensure domestic tranquility.
Provide for common ends. Promote the general welfare. And secure the blessings of liberty. To ourselves.
And our posterity.
Do ordain and establish.
This Constitution.
For the United States of America.
We the people. We the people.
After the Revolution, white men were allowed to vote, and after the Civil War, all men. Women were the last of the group, and now we are beyond blessed that everyone has the privilege to leave the house and make decisions that could live on for longer than us.
I am excited to be voting this year, and as well as my family, they're proud that I am going to be able to vote and have my voice heard in this country. Being that I am a daughter of immigrants and coming to this country, they are very proud that I'm going to be able to be heard.
I think voting is very important because it's the first step in becoming an active citizen. And voting is your chance to have input on laws and regulations that help control how we live our lives.
Are you doing your part? Are you voting? Everybody needs to get out and vote. Voting is very important. Let your voice be heard.
And I'm very excited to vote because I want to be able to give my input on who I think is best fit to lead the country and make the country a better place for me and my future. And I think voting is a great way to do that.
It's just you and the ballot, and you put your opinion on that piece of paper, and no one knows what it is.
And I think we should feel lucky for those that do have the opportunity to vote. I am the daughter of immigrants. My parents are residents in the United States, and unfortunately here in this country, residents can't vote. So I feel very lucky to be able to vote and to be able to have my parents' voices be heard through me and through my vote.
And I feel voting is important to me because it's a big step in growing up and a big step in your childhood. As it's a big step from being a child and getting to an adult. So that's also important, in my opinion.
I think people should know that when they are going to vote, it's an opportunity for change, for it to get better in the future. It may not be all right now, but it will be soon.
And people should vote just because, it keeps their name in the hat. It keeps their hand to play. They can kind of help control or at least voice their opinions. Taxation without representation. We wanted representation, so we've got the vote. But yeah, overall, voting should be one of those things we pay attention to and should definitely voice our opinions.
I believe that voting is a very important process in one's life because it gives you a sort of passage into your citizenship. You get to choose who you believe is fit to run for us, whether it be for the town, your county, the country. It's up to you. Your voice is going to get heard whether you think so or not.
When I turn 18, I'll be very excited to vote so I can pick someone who I know is going to be a strong leader for my country and who knows the benefits or things that they can do for us.
I think people should vote because it shows that you want better for the country, or you want to keep going strong, or you want to change. And that's why I will be voting.
I feel like everyone should vote because it's a chance to express how you feel, and it's a way to express your opinions. And I think it's important just for you to pick someone you know that's going to represent your country good. And I feel like that's the reason everyone should vote.
Yes, I'm very ready to vote, very ready to put my opinion out there.
But I think everybody should vote, regardless if I agree or disagree with who you're voting for. It's always important to vote and vote for who you want to.
Change won't happen until you do something about it. So until you vote and everyone votes, then change is really not progressing because that one vote really does count and it does make a difference as for who votes.
Spread the word that voting is important and it's just not a chore or just an option. It is something that is our right and our duty as an American citizen to do each year to make things better.
Because I can share my views and maybe have an impact in
our democracy today?
I'm excited to vote because this will be my first year voting. If you don't use your voice to vote, then they might as well take it away.
Some people are just like, if I don't vote, oh well, it's not going to make a difference. But in fact, it really can. If a lot of people think that way and they don't go and vote, then that adds up.
And I also like to learn more about the election. You can definitely do this on Google. You can research, you can volunteer, you can get active in your community and figure out things for yourself. Like who do you want to vote for?
I think democracy is a good thing, and I think since we have the right to vote, and no, some people still don't. So I think since we do have that, I think everyone should use that right and vote and like choose good people to help run our country.
My vote might be the vote that, shifts our future.
If you're 18 years or older, you can vote in every federal, state, and local election. So take your opportunity and let your voice be heard. You are important to this country and you deserve to be heard.
Everybody vote.